So today I'm going to do my deep river pour. Yeah, only took me 2 years to get ready to do it. I don't know. I sealed it, you know, it was painted gray in the beginning, then I painted it blue. Then I added gravel and even some grass, thinking it looked like seaweed in there, and rocks and sand, and I got tired of looking at it that way, so today's the day. So let's get to it. Well, today is deep pour water clear day. Yeah, I decided to go with a clear. I want to be able to see what's underneath. That's the box comes in. So we're going to work on our river today. See how this stuff works. So this is everything that comes in the box. You've got to mix these together to get your chemical reaction, and they've got a couple of cups and some gloves for you to wear and a couple of sticks for stirring, and I'm thinking this is probably the directions, and I'll look through this stuff and I'll mix it up and I'll pour it in the river. So I'm thinking I need all this, so you can see they're equal parts. So I'm going to use all of it, and if I do have extra, so be it. Got to get every last drop out. So they give you these gloves and say to wear your gloves when you mix it up, so I don't know what it would do to your skin. That one come out pretty quick. And then it tells you to mix it up for about 5 minutes. So we're going to have to start mixing. And it says after you mix it up about a minute or so, add a drop of your coloring. And I was going to go with clear, but I've since changed my mind. And I think I'll add just a few drops of this turquoise, just to kind of give it a real slight blue tint. I don't want much more than just a very, very slight tint. So I'll continue mixing this up. So again, I used just a couple of small drops. They were just drop, and you know, this is what it came out to be. I started mixing it. I don't know, can you see that in there? And that's, boy, it's almost, you know, bluer than I really wanted. But it looks pretty clear this way, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. If it's not, I suppose I can tear the whole thing apart, eh? Start over. So I'm going to mix this up, and then I have to let it sit and then mix it up again. And then I'll get back to you when we're ready to pour it and see what happens. Well, here goes. It says to pour it in your deeper spots first. Well, that's what it looks like after it's poured. And I knew I needed a little bit more, but we'll see. I'll bet I could buy a whole nother one to get the look I wanted. I'll have to see after it dries. Then again, I could just, have it look like the river's a little bit low today, folks. We'll see. That's one of my areas there where I thought I would be able to cover a little bit of that gravel more, but the water is going around it, so that could work. And the other problem area was down here. And if it seeks its own level and it stays the way it is there, that would probably be okay too. We'll see. Yeah. First try. So I picked up these guys, Woodland Scenics, a couple of guys in a canoe, and I'm looking at the picture now, and there's 4 canoe guys, but in my package there was only 3, and I never noticed that until I went to open it today. But hey, single guys go canoeing, so it'll work. I'm trying to make some rapids. I'm thinking I'm going to use this White Lightning. I don't know if you've ever tried to caulk something, but this can make quite the mess. So I'm just going to kind of try and dap some of this on here. And make some rapids in this area. I'll probably have to take a brush too and help it along. Well, that's coming out pretty good. I think I'll stick my other canoe guy in here. Well, this is wet. And try and make it look like he's going through the rapids. What do you think? I'm going to enhance those rapids. I'm going to take some white paint, dilute it with water, and just kind of make some white water in there too. And the silicone I'm using is paintable. Well, that's what I came up with after I put a little bit of white paint on the high spots. I don't know, kind of looks like rapids to me. This is my first time with all this, so I'm thinking that's going to be good. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. what do you think? Plus, negative, is it going to pass? I don't know. You know, you watch people do things and then you go to do it. It's a totally different story. So, I think it came out all right, although I would have liked it to be a little bit deeper. But, you know what those things cost if you're into hobbies, times 2. So I thought I'll just settle with the one, and then I thought, well, I wasn't going to put rapids in the beginning, but then I thought, well, that'll work. That'll take up that space where I thought it was just a little thin. So I'm happy with it. So I don't know if it helps you or not. Maybe more not what to do's. I don't know, than to do's. I made some little dots, you know, thinking it would look like a fish jumped in the lake, you know, how the water forms a ring around it and kind of goes out. And I did one for my fishing man, but, you know, it looks like he's got a brick for a weight that he threw in there or something, but yeah, it's got to work now. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on my next one. God bless you all.